Hi, meet Jane. Like you, she's a uni student. And like you, Jane struggles with studying for uni assessments such as tests and exams.
And it is just so frustrating and overwhelming for her because of how much content there is to learn and remember.
Oh, poor Jane! But that is before Jane had an idea about
Special supplements that she can take to enhance her memory. So Jane gets started right away with the research on possible memory enhancement drugs that she can easily access from the nearest chemist.
That is when she came across Ginkgo biloba supplements. She found that it has been commonly used for brain health and to improve memory performance. But what is Ginkgo biloba? Ginkgo biloba, or simply ginkgo, is one of the oldest living tree species, with fossils dating back 270 million years. Most ginkgo products are made with extract prepared from its fan-shaped leaves and roots and are commonly available as an oral tablet, extract, capsule, or tea.
On a neural level, ginkgo amplifies blood circulation to the brain. Therefore, it elevates functionings of the brain and helps the brain recover from degeneration. Furthermore, Ginkgo biloba is an approved treatment in Europe for age-related memory disorders such as dementia and Alzheimer's type dementia.
But the question is, does Ginkgo biloba really improve memory? Does it really work? And it also got Jane thinking, how can I put this to the test? Well, Jane decided that she should observe the immediate effects of Ginkgo biloba on the working memory. Working memory is a part of short-term memory which is concerned with immediate interpretation and linguistic processing. In a way, it is a measure of how well your brain absorbs the data and reproduces the information received.
But how should the test be conducted? Firstly, Jane gathered an experimental team to design the test. Jane's experiment used crossover placebo-controlled, double-blind and randomized study design, meaning
that subjects are exposed to both treatment and control group conditions. The treatment group would have had the ginkgo supplement and the control group, the placebo, also known as the fake drug. Double-blind and randomized allocation ensures that neither the experimenter nor the subjects were aware of who was in which group condition so as to eliminate bias. Experimental sessions were conducted once a week over the course of 2 weeks with 8 subjects involved. In week 1, Jane had half of the subjects put in the treatment group, meaning they took Ginkgo biloba, while the other half were in the control group, meaning they took the fake drug. In week 2, Jane did the same thing, only now the subjects were in a different group to the ones they were in the previous week.
So how were the effects tested?
In testing the working memory, following the initial time the drugs were consumed, Jane had all subjects take 2 tests. An immediate number recall to measure accuracy in recalling number sequences and the delayed word recall test for literacy. These tests were conducted at hourly intervals over a total of 3 hours on each experimental day.
After the experiment, Jane found that there was no substantial difference in results between the 2 experimental groups. While Jane noticed that the ginkgo group showed improvements in the literacy test, statistical analysis showed no particular difference between the 2 experimental groups. Similar to the literacy test, further analysis did not show any notable differences between the 2 groups' performance in the numeracy test. Overall, Jane understood that Ginkgo biloba did not have any applicable immediate effects as it did not improve her subject's memory in recalling words as well as number sequences. Measurements of the influence of Ginkgo biloba on memory is simply inconsequential because of the lack of data due to the low number of participation as well as the short time period over which the experiment was conducted. It is also worthwhile mentioning that the small dosage of Ginkgo biloba treatment given to the subjects may have also contributed to the non-success of the experiment. In taking time to conduct the experiment, Jane found that her results did not support her aim of finding a memory-enhancing treatment that could solve her pressing struggles. Therefore, Jane has decided that she should just buckle up and learn to manage her time better to cope with her studies.